I never expected to learn so much from the Tuskar. I think I'll visit when I can and maintain those bonds of friendship.
Good luck.
I can no longer be afraid of reuniting the Blue Dragons, Dready Dude. It is better for us to be a family than a fragment of our former selves. Even if I cannot reclaim the Oathstone, I can still use its power to send a message to all of the Blue Dragons. It is time they received word from their aspect.
Keep safe.
Blue Dragons must be reunited if we are to defend Azeroth once again.
Together, we can achieve anything. I hope that worked. I need my flight.
We will see in due time.
Khadgar, what's happened?
The Primalists are on the move. It seems we did far too well at stymieing their efforts at Vakthros. Razageth has renewed the attack herself.
If Vakthros falls, the whole of the Azure Span will fall with it.
Quickly then, we must stop her before all is lost. Hopefully, we won't have to face her alone.
Vakthros is connected to the major ley lines in Azure Span. If it is destroyed, the archives would cease to exist, along with the rest of the Azure Span.
I don't suppose any more blue dragon shows up to help?
Not yet. It will be up to us to stop this. It's good to see you again.
We need to move, Dready Dude. Razageth and the Primalists are launching an all-out assault on Vakthros. We cannot let her succeed. Khadgar and I will go ahead to handle the situation there from the sky. In the meantime, make your way to Rhonin's Shield, one of the last Kirin Tor camps in the area. You may be able to get there faster by riding that Drake of yours from the top of the archives. See that the Kirin Tor there are alright, then make your way to Vakthros. We'll be counting on you to help us from the ground.
Fly true.
Child, you cannot show any mercy to Razageth. She has made her choice.
I understand.
No, you do not. You have a kind soul. I know you hesitate at the thought of fighting any more of your own kind. I showed too much mercy once, twice, many times. Before long, it was too late.
You speak of Neltharian's betrayal.
Do not make my mistake, young one. There can be no mercy without justice. Remember that.
Thank you, Sindragosa. I will.
I hope you truly do, my dear.
Alright, we made it to Rhonin's Shield.
What do you need?
I saw Kalikos and Khadgar go towards the mountains a moment ago. We are holding our own against the Primalists here, but we can always use more help.
For the Horde.
Loktar, adventurer. It's a sight to behold up there, Khadgar and Kalikos fighting the Primalists in the sky. They've summoned several mirror images of themselves to help you throughout the monstrous hole the Primalists have created. One pair is at the base of the mountains right now. If things start to look bad, well, I'll get the word out to the rest of us in the Azure Span.
I'll reinforce the wards around the tower and keep Razageth busy.
I'll join you once I deal with these proto-dragons, and the swath of elemental magic barraging me from the ground. There's magic in everything.
This is worse than I could have expected. There's no time to lose.
Good luck.
Khadgar and I are already doing our best to hold off the Primalists in the sky, but we can't push further towards the tower. We need you to weaken their ground forces so we can get closer to Razageth and stop her before it's too late. Make your way through the Primalists ahead. If I can maintain my concentration, there'll be another mirror image waiting.
Keep safe.
It's time we put a stop to the Primalists and their insane plans.
For Azeroth.
The Primalists have torn apart the mountain to send their forces streaming to Vakthros. I spied some lava orbs in the initial corridor that they're using to spread more of their elemental chaos. Destroy them to help slow down their advance. I'll do what I can from up here to help Kalecgos.
Keep your guard up.
Kalecgos and I are under heavy fire in the skies above the mountain. The Primalists are unrelenting and their army endless. Soon Kalecgos and I may be overrun by their forces, but I have a plan. At the base of the mountain is a disturbed orc named Reuven Stonegrinder. The Kirintov fought her numerous times. She holds a device that can absorb and redirect elemental energies. Take it from her, then meet me further in.
Be vigilant, friend.
So we're heading up into here by the look of it.
Razagath, I'm giving you one chance to stop this insanity.
Your flight lies in ruins. What good did clinging to Titan magic do for you? At least your predecessor was an aspect to be feared. You play with powers you do not understand.
I am no stranger to putting down maddened dragons, Razagath. You will be nothing more than a footnote in our history.
There is much we can
The
learn.
sheer power of the Primalists to carve through a mountain like this, they must be stopped at all costs.
Come back in one piece.
That should slow them down a bit. It seems I'm getting a bit rusty compared to the fight with the Burging Legion.
Be vigilant,
The
friend.
elemental focus should prove useful if you can recover it.
Come back in one piece.
This is it, hold on to it, you'll need it for what's next.
Keep your guard up.
I stand with you.
Good work, some of their forces are diverting from above.
Fly true.
I'm afraid it's becoming harder to maintain my mirror images. The Primalists are focusing their efforts to tearing me out from the sky. Not to worry, I have a plan. I need you to take the orb you recovered and gather elemental magic from slain Primalists. You'll need that elemental power up ahead to divert their forces away from me.
Together, we can achieve anything.
Their assaults are overwhelming. I cannot maintain the mirror images any longer.
Kalecgos!
When the Primalists attacked our expedition, I feared many of our mages were lost to us. It seems they were taken by the Primalists and are being tortured as we speak. Please, you must rescue the mages left here. They may not be able to help in this fight, but we cannot leave them behind.
For Azeroth.
Let's see what we can do. They wanted to see us tortured. They said we deserved it for using arcane magic.
Mortal fools! You fumble with arcane magic and spread its use like a blight upon this world.
This power is meant to be studied and harnessed, not feared. You would kill those who seek to use it for the greater good?
I will eradicate your insignificant kind and end your meddling with the unnatural.
Knowledge is power.
We're close to finishing this, Treaty Dude. Just a little longer before Kalecgos and I can aid you.
Be vigilant, friend.
That orb is brimming with power. That will be perfect for what's next.
Come back in one piece.
You have my thanks. We cannot forsake anyone in this fight.
For Azeroth.
The Primalists are using these massive orbs here to hold off Kalecgos. At this rate, Kalecgos will be too injured to continue the fight. If he falls, I won't be able to fend off Razagath. The empowered gem you hold should allow you to disguise yourself as an elemental to sneak ahead. Use the gem to destroy the orbs. That should give Kalecgos room to unleash his power. I will focus my attention on shielding the tower from Razagath.
will focus my efforts on shielding the tower. As long as that stands, we have a chance to stop Razageth.
Be a cool little elemental. Alright, let's see, we've got a dash and a burrow underground.
Did it. I could use my mirror images once more.
Over
Meet
here.
me within the
I
nearby
found an
cavern.
area to take cover for a moment. I'm glad you've come.
Thank you, JD Dude. Now it's time to show the Primalists the true might of the aspect of the blue Dragonflight.
Come back soon.
It's time, JD Dude. The Primalist forces in the air are dwindling now that you've handled things on the ground. Razageth is calling in one of her lieutenants to reinforce the Primalist forces thanks to your efforts. I need you to handle this monster while I push forward to fight Razageth and help Katya. Look for my magic during your fight. I will do what I can to aid you. It's time for Razageth to face the fury of the aspect of magic. So we're fighting Korthrox the Destroyer.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Face the might of the aspect of magic!
Ha! I will put an end to you and your pathetic flight.
Just wrecked everything. Alright. Get our dots up. Pop our cooldowns. Spam some blasts at him. Pop a Convoke. Get out of that. Redot him again. Easy.
Adventurer, you made it not a moment too soon. Razageth is draining the tower of its energy. The magic here is older than humanity itself. Astonishing.
Good to see you, adventurer. Time is of the essence.
Don't worry. We'll keep the span.
Razageth is attempting to rip all the arcane magic out of the tower so she can destroy it. Caligos is doing what he can to hold her back, and I'm using my magic to try to replenish the ley energy. I fear we will not last much longer. As we speak, more Primalists make their way up here to overwhelm us. Take my modified arcane disc, hold off the incoming Primalists, and let us hope for a miracle.
Don't let the magic dazzle you.
Your cause is hopeless. Soon this land will lie in ruins, just like your Dragonflight. Your command of elemental forces would have been a boon to our cause, but you will fall just like the rest.
So it looks like we can fire blasts into the area and occasionally call on Malagos to help out. Let's hit the big blue button. That's cool. Is it that one over there? There we go. So those ones we're taking out those tempests.
Of the storm, hear my call!
The shield won't last much longer.
I may not be able to destroy this tower, but I will have my prize. Weakling, you need a mortal to defend you. Abominations, both of you, and you will perish here, cold and alone.
He is not alone.
Senegos is here.
You have failed, Aspect. You will soon learn that killing you would have been a mercy. Now you can watch your empire collapse alongside your false queen.
It was quite the battle. And the blue dragons have arrived.
There's magic in everything.
Razageth has fled. Vakthros is stabilized, and more blue dragons have arrived. I think we can rest for a moment now.
All will be well.
The Azure Span has stabilized for now, and more blue dragons have arrived just in time. It's time to return to the Azure archives and reclaim the Oathstone. I would request your presence there, Dreddy Dude. You've been a great boon throughout this ordeal.
Keep safe. Please, return to the Azure archives. Sindragosa is awaiting our return, and we should be able to reclaim the Oathstone.
Sindragosa. She has returned from the grave.
I'll explain on the way. Let's go.
I thought I had seen it all in my old age.
I know just what to do with you.
Shall we begin?
Tell me, what have you learned, child of my flight? What is your oath?
We've been scattered for far too long. Isolated. But a dragonflight is more than an oath we make. We are a family. And it's time I brought my family home.
I do believe you are ready, Caligos.
The Oathstone is empowered once more. There is much to do, but the Azure Span is at least returning to what it once was.
So much yet to be done.
How can I help?
Thanks to you, we narrowly avoided complete catastrophe. However, we should convene with the other aspects and share word of what happened here. Please meet me at the seat of aspects within Valdrakken. I'm sure the others will have insight into what Razageth and her primalists are attempting. There is a crossing into Thaldraszus, north and a bit east of here. The flight is scenic, but do not take too long getting there.
I depart for Valdrakken shortly, hero. Don't wait for me. I'll be there when you arrive.